Perfect. So, over the last couple of days, there's been a series of murders here in town. They're people who have been, they're not rich folks. There's the only thing people have been mentioning is they're all men, and a couple of them have been city guards. Some of them have been around for a while, and maybe they are city guard. All of them are maybe. There's different talk about which way that is. But you do know is that people are getting a little worried, and the weirdness of it is that at nights is when this happens, and the killer puts this outrageous screeching noise, which you've heard as well, because the entire city can hear it when it happens. And then someone knows, they find the body shortly after, and they put two and two together. No one has seen the person yet, and you don't have any details about what the corpses look like or anything at all like that. Today, then, the Eleander asked you all, actually hunted you all down individually, and asked you to look into this. That he has lots of men, but they're militia in the most case, not always the brightest, and really trying to figure something out like this isn't working. And a lot of them are getting really scared because they know the victims. His first clue is, he says, "Well, I have assigned." What is this guy's name? Sorry, should have put these on the same page. Let's do that now. He assigned Sir Galbraith, who is a captain, actually a sergeant of the guard here, a minor noble of some sort, you would guess by his name, maybe a knight or something. He's assigned him the case, and if you could look into that, because he's not having any success, and it's every night people are dying. And if you would go, you could meet him up at the Lucky Copper, and that's where he's staying up there. Working with a couple of the victims. Actually, one of the victims was in that area there.
Okay. Do we have we have accommodations here? Like we're renting houses or something, or are we staying at the mansion? Or
Wouldn't have a
Yeah,
Oh,
the end or something.
Elm's staying in the depending on when this is, Elm's staying in the what do you call them? In the townhouses.
Yep. Yeah, you guys could probably. I mean, if Elm could arrange it, then through the other characters, I imagine you could stay in the townhouses. Otherwise, yeah, you just have a place here in town.
It works, yeah.
And
Townhouses sound great.
Yeah, and if the new guest was coming, he would accommodate something for him.
Yeah, I imagine. Your brother's coming. No, he can't stay here. Kid's an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, Kret's in town to help with the mansion, and Mal offered that he could stay at the townhouses if everyone else is okay.
So timeline-wise, the other characters have just recently left to head down to the Isle of the Abbey and deal with the issues there. So they have a couple of days travel there, a day or two at the Isle, a couple of days back, and then there's other stuff that happens as well. And then they're going to go down and deal with the Sahu again.
Okay. But the mansion's still wrecked, though, right? Or it's under repair.
Habitable. It's not going to be. It's only been like a month from when you guys saw, or the other character saw it. So I'd say it's in pretty good shape.
Oh, well, then he probably would have been staying out there if he's working on it.
Okay. Does he have skills for that?
He's a shipwright in all of his stuff. So he's working on the docks and working on some nautical themes in the house, probably.
Not a problem. Well, let's take all these people and switch maps.
Go to the Lucky Kappa.
Is there a shortcut to center on your character?
There probably was before the modules got turned off.
Yeah, probably came up with one of those.
Yeah, next time. Okay, off to C2.
Oh gosh, I just control reset. Control R is reset.
Oh, what's that do?
It just resets your connection.
Oh, just refreshes?
Yeah, I was trying to do. I'm like, well, maybe if I did that.
Scenes. City of Saltmarsh. Grids. C2. Oh, I'm not used to it too. There's all my little shortcut clicking things don't work right now. All right. And we're going to activate and paste. very dark.
I'm all alone in the blackness.
Let's try turning on the daytime first and see if that just solves it. That work?
Yep.
You're in the vision? You have light?
Yes.
Yay! Alright.
Woohoo!
Okay, cool. So this side of the inn where you're at here is, I don't know, it's the fancy entrance. This is where the gambling hall entrance is. The main entrance is on the other side, which is where the barn is and the stables and so forth. But either one you go in, people going in. It's early. It's probably about an hour or two before dark. He told you in the evening that you could probably meet him there while he was doing his investigation. And that's really about it. Anything else you guys wanted to do besides walk into this building?
I mean, we're just supposed to have a meeting here, right?
Yeah, that's all. And you can hear the place. It's a nice place.
He hired us all at the same time, pretty much, so we know,
Yes.
What we're all here for.
I mean, I guess the first step of the journey would be basically finding out exactly what he expects of us and what information he knows. Since I'm assuming that he would have all the information collected that the town guard know, and then we can basically do our independent investigations from there. So it makes most sense to just go in and talk to him.
Let's try this.
What was his name again? Sir
Galbraith.
I was Gesh been drinking a little bit.
It's a little bit. Trying to zoom in and just keep turning this down. Fucking joking.
It's very dark now.
Oh, this place is too. I'll get used to learning a thing. All right, configure and lighting, and let's just do global.
Is my
really surprised it's. Oh, maybe that's all it is. Let's paste you all into. I'll go into the gambling entrance. Did that work?
I'm there.
It's very bright.
Oh yeah, it is in this room. Let's turn off every other one.
You also basically take care of the
extra.
Yeah, the extra elm. There we go. All right, and where's the door out? Oh,
so
here.
there's a door. That's the way out, back out to the front, which is darkness, and then this way goes out into the rest of the hall of the great place of the large inn. So for about 3 PM, really, there's just a few people here, mostly the drunks, who are the ones that show up at a bar at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
There's a tired bard just sitting there playing his lute on a very large stage, actually. Few guys hanging out there getting some late lunch. 3 guys look a little bit rougher than most. They're getting drunk at one of the tables there.
All right. Did he tell us where in here we're meeting him?
Not probably in the bar, maybe, but
he's not. I guess he's not the 2 people at the bar, correct?
Correct. I'm gonna drag him out actually, so he is somewhere in the building now.
Cret will go over. So, do you know what he looks like?
This is Elm's been at the town for a while. I assume she would have a general idea of what this guy looks like, right?
Yes. So yes, Elm definitely with Elm knowing. Elm knows the guy. He actually, from what Elm remembers, he's a bit seedy.
So he used to show up at the empty net.
Exactly.
So
she knows him from there. He's a bit seedy. He does a few things underhand. He came into some money recently and also the title, which he didn't have before about 3 months ago. And he was there at the empty net celebrating his good fortune.
Must be quite a bit of money if it was enough to buy a title. Interesting.
And but you walking in here, quickly glancing around, you don't see him. And here there is. Oh, this door should be open.
Oh. All right. Elm sort of looks over you for a moment and smooths her clothes while surveying the room. Says, "I do. He's not here yet."
What's your perception or passive on her?
12.
Okay. You do see a group of people from your vantage. I think you can see them. Yes, way off on the far side in the other room. And there is one person there who's dressed in armor that might be him. Someone wearing actual plate and some money.
The room to the north?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, cannot enter this bar for some reason.
But they don't allow your pipe.
Elm will suddenly wave for the others to follow and start, walking along.
I heard they don't like Dragonborn here.
Be expected.
As you get up in the other area, it's the main entrance, which is what you're walking into now, is more of like a sitting area. Restrooms are off it. And then someone has set up a bunch of chairs around a table there, and they've got some sort of large board on it, and they're doing something together. Maybe it's some sort of game or something, but they're all looking very serious. And none of them even notice you as you walk up behind them all. Anybody got Arcana?
Guess does.
Go for it. Oh, I was going to say, I'll request a roll. No, I turned that off. Shit. At least we got the cool dice.
Yeah.
Oh, there it comes. Ooh, nice roll. Okay.
Yeah.
So, no, you have no idea what they're doing as you are wandering and looking at these folks.
So is one of them our contact?
Yes, you see the Sir Galbraith at the other side of the table. He's just sitting there watching the three, and he's got a very large tankard of ale that he's working on.
Would you mind typing his name out in chat?
Yeah, let me paste it so I don't get it wrong.
All these tankards are making me thirsty.
He notices you as you walk in, though. He at least pays attention. He looks up, nods to you, and then goes back to watching him move this weird little heart-shaped triangle thing around, and all three of them have their hands on it, and they're moving it to different parts of the big board. And he stops. He's just watching away. Anything you want to do?
All right, so is he actually busy playing?
He's not playing. No, he seems to be witnessing or maybe just watching.
How do you know if you won?
All right, Elm will just sort of like casually saunter up, beside him and sort of basically, place a hand on her hip and put the other on the back of his chair. Just wait for him.
He smiles and pulls one finger up, and then you can tell he's addressing the other guys. Ask him what it looked like. And he starts moving around and stuff, and he says it was a dark man, about 6 feet. Now he goes, Galbraith goes, bullshit. You're all full of it. He gets up and starts walking over. I'm free here, Elm. What's up? What brings you up to this side of town?
Did the captain let you know that we'd be coming?
No.
Well.
Eleander?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What do you want? What are you working with? Are you here to help?
Mm-hmm. The string of murders. Eleander's hired us to look into them, and she motions to her companions. So he sent us to you to gather some information. So if you'll be so kind.
He'll wave. Hello.
He waves back, takes a look, looks over you and look over the dragonborn.
Gesh is still stuck in the doorway. He's like way back there waving.
Gesh is like a weird.
Why can't he get through doors?
You're like a
weird
vampire. You can't get in unless you're.
Yeah, I need to be invited. I have a thing with doorway guys. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's up with that. That's a new one. Oh, all right. We'll just keep pushing you through the doors. You're too wide. So, anyways,
I'm in a hallway now with multiple doors. I'm fucked.
where are you?
In the hallway right here.
Hallway?
I don't see a hallway.
I walked through the doorway and then there's I see the door wasn't open yet. There it was.
Oh.
Man, you got some weirdness going on.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
maybe we should have more sessions, short ones, come on and test it.
All right, there. I was able to walk through that door.
Move it up.
Okay. Wait,
right.
hold on a second. Stop moving your character. Where do you think your character is right now?
Right now, my character is over here between these two chairs.
Okay. You're basically on the northwest chair of the
Yes.
octagonal table.
I'm above this guy in the red and green.
Okay.
Yes.
9:30 at the table.
Are you on the chair, or are you next to the chair?
Next to the chair, but my token's upside down.
All right, so we are synced. We were both synced.
Yes.
All
right.
Awesome.
All right, we're all good to go now.
The way you were talking, I wasn't entirely sure.
You're upside down though.
Yeah, I keep trying to zoom in and out, and it just keeps rotating. I guess Gesh just keeps fucking pacing back and forth.
Oh, question: When you talk in Discord, do you hold down a button?
Well, so I have a laptop I'm using Discord for, and then I have a little other one for my Foundry right now.
So when you talk, do you hold down the control key to do it though?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so control and moving the wheel rotates an object.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, so I'm using two different laptops. The one I'm using for Discord, I use the control for, but it has nothing to do with Foundry.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. So I have a touchpad. I don't have a fucking mouse. That's the issue right now. Yeah. I'm making do though. We're going.
All right, so after the introduction,
Matt gets back. Yeah, so after the introductions and stuff.
Oh, did James cut out for anyone else?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, now he's quietly roboting.
I think he's cursed this game.
Yeah, the hits keep rolling.
I'm gonna cry now.
Oh, sorry, man. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, now you're clear. Almost got that exposition out. Almost.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is like when I started my other DM, Wednesday DM, is trying Foundry, and we had us do like a sample adventure last night. It was the exact same deal.
Oh yeah.
Man, for all the power that the Foundry has at its fingertips, it's certainly a lot of trouble setting up.
Yeah, it's like buying a car or putting one together.
Yeah.
You know,
like difference between just buying a PC or basically building one.
Yep. Oh no, James.
Back to Roll20. Do I have nothing?
Oh, there you are.
Okay, that was clear.
Now, if you're saying anything else, it's not.
Hold on, let me flip over so I can see if you're lighting up or not.
He's not.
Okay.
Like Mad Libs with D&D. Just fill in the blanks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't type that, but
It's because you're playing with the Ouija board.
Spirits talking to Gesh.
They need something
their
to.
their battery has died?
Yes. So, Gesh, have you ever drank here? This is a pretty fancy place.
This is my first time here, actually.
Oh. Well, maybe we'll have to check it out after we talk to
get this meeting over with and fill you up with ale, huh?
That's not a bad idea. Ooh, what was that? We're trying to reach you.
People just talking about using a Ouija board.
About your extended. Ugh.
Oh, okay. So the carrots don't actually print anything when used. Okay, that does work. All right.
Hello. Check.
Hey,
Yep.
what's up?
Clear.
I'm on the laptop's built-in speaker and microphone for tonight.
Well,
Oh, fun.
It's like the headphones got drained by a ghost or something. I mean, they were all charged up.
And the Ouija board.
That's not so good. Maybe they're dying.
No idea. I just plugged them in and we won't use them tonight.
Yeah, what works.
Yeah, I just want to move on. It's getting late. Alrighty. Now that we're well into an hour and something to do. So yes, Sir Galbraith is very drunk at this point. He's trying to look in his eyes, and you know drunk men well enough. You've been around enough.
All right. And who are the people that he's talking to? These three down here.
The three people who I don't want to rotate their tokens don't really know them. You haven't recognized him. You think the lady might be a seer. You've heard of her, or at least seen her around town doing something like this before, and now you're thinking about it, this might be some sort of seeing thing.
Oh, it's seance?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, you were dead on where it is. It's a Ouija board.
Okay. Then Elm will sort of slide around his chair to the one next to Galbraith and just sit down, cross her legs genteelly, and just wait for him to get on with it.
I was hoping these folks here would be able to at least give me some idea. We've lost 2 of our men recently. They've both gone down by this whistler. The first of all was Sam. He died down by the docks, over by the bar down by the water on the north side, empty nest. And Fenton was killed last night. He was just sailing a small little craft. He was heading on out to leave, and the ship just broke in half, and he got dragged down in the water, and everybody else swam to shore. It wasn't enough, but someone saw him flashing and flailing around, and he got pulled under.
You said his name was Fenton?
Yeah, it was Fenton.
They heard the sound.
And yes, well, everybody heard the sound that night. The terrible noise.
He says,
we found Fenton then this morning, on the beach. It was strangest thing. I've heard of it. I didn't actually see the body myself. I did see Sam's though. Sam was like boiled alive.
Was there a big pot?
No, not at all. He was actually died in the middle of the street.
How many people have been killed?
2. And go ahead and give me insight checks.
See if I can figure out how to roll it.
At 1.
Not with the 1.
Guess you're not even paying attention.
I'm glad to put expertise into that.
Oh, there we go. So Elm, you can tell that he's holding back something, and he's very scared.
All right, then.
Well, you guys are rolling. Get those bad wolves out of the way.
Yeah.
Then Elm will just lean forward and gently slide a hand down his arm and just say, we're going on the job now. We will solve this, but we need everything you know, or else we can't do the job for you. Is there something you maybe want to go elsewhere and tell us? Looking at the wide open room.
You want to try persuasion or something? Because he looks up as, no, I don't know anything else. I think, yeah.
Oh.
But you can try persuasion roll.
So it just gives you sort of a sympathetic look and says, it's really all right. If we need to get everything you know, and then we'll make this problem go away for you. No one else will be lost. Really?
Good.
Yeah,
he looks over at. He looks like he's about to say something, and then he looks over at you and looks at the other two guys. And you almost see an imperceptible shake of his head as he's, no. I really don't have any much more else than I'll talk about. Just Sam and them. I'm not really sure how I'm going to help you on this stuff. We haven't found out too much yet.
Did these fellas know each other?
Sam and Fenton, yeah, they served in the guard together.
Were they active?
Yeah, so they're active. I believe this was their area. It was up here on the hilltop, the nice part of town. It's usually where the new guys go.
Is there anyone else they work close with?
He's thinking about it. Well, maybe Black Frank.
Black Frank?
Yeah, just a nickname the boys have for him. He's always depressed. He's Frank's out there actually in the main hall, I think, or maybe upstairs.
Well, maybe we could talk to him.
Yeah, I think you could probably find him. He's a good-sized guy, broad of shoulder, dark hair.
Does he have any?
Hold on. Hey, he goes over. Hey, I paid you guys for some searing, and you're not doing a damn bit of good on it. Go find Frank. And the guy in the red and green looks around at the other two. He's, yeah, I'm talking to you. Go find Frank. And he goes running.
Is there anybody else in the room besides these three?
There's some Dragonborn sitting on the couch over there.
Okay.
But that's it otherwise. And the Dragonborn actually looks like he might be asleep.
All right.
Let's drag Black Frank out.
He says, so when did the murders occur?
Sam was killed in the evening, and Fenton, that was still daylight because they were out heading the boat on out. I think he was leaving town. And he was heading out on that skiff out to the ship when the skiff got pulled under.
If he's in the guard, is he supposed to be heading out of town?
No.
Why do you think he was leaving?
Because he didn't have any orders to be going out to the boat. You go ahead and give me an insight if you want.
Okay.
Since you're doing more talking and stuff with him.
Oh, no, it's not on the roll. There we go.
Another 9.
That's a little better.
13.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's not giving you all the info, that was a quick excuse. Or a quick lie. Oh, I have tabard music.
And who was it? Who was it who was paying us to find this out?
This guy's boss, Eleander, who's the captain of all.
Oh, Eleander. Gotcha.
Yeah, Eleander Fireborn, the one-legged dude.
So why do you think Eleander asked you to look into this?
Well, I've worked with them before. I know these guys. They've been under my command. So at that point, you hear a horse outside neigh. I think it maybe kicks something loud. You hear a big bang. And this guy just almost shits himself jumping. He just jumps a good foot and jump back on the noise. Sort of laughs it off afterwards. Looks nervously at the door.
The loud noises are can be important of something bad going on, right?
Yeah, I guess something bad might be going on. Is he? Do you see him on the map? Is he on the same level as you, Sir Galbraith?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Yes. Something could be going on. He finishes the rest of his beer. I'm gonna go get another drink. Feel free to have a seat or something or whatever. He sort of mumbles and starts walking off, looking over his shoulder at the door.
Which door?
Main door, this one.
Okay. So it's main entrance.
Yeah, that goes out to the stable and a little room where most people come in.
And he's not leaving the room, is he?
It looks like he's heading over towards the bar.
Oh, okay.
And he's getting to the door and he sees the guy who must be Black Frank coming in with that same guy, and they start walking in. Oh. Yeah, Frank. Hey, Frank, these guys had some questions for you. Galbraith leans in towards the door and whistles and knocks his beer against the edge of the door frame a couple of times, and then turns around and heads back your way.
Gallifrey does that?
Yeah.
He whistles and knocks his
beer against the door frame, looking down towards the bar, trying to get their attention.
Oh, okay.
And then he comes back towards you. Not like he's doing a secret signal or something. Just
okay, that sounds like that's
just calling the bartender.
Looking for the whistler. And it's a whistler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, good point. I didn't think of that. And Bart comes in, looks around at all you. What do you all want? Says in a low voice.
Speak up. Just have a seat, buddy. I just asked a couple of questions.
Sure. Your time. He sits down.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
he yells over, buddy, you want to go shut that door? Nobody moves. He gets up and starts meandering over towards to shut the door. So what do you got for questions, guys? He makes an effort, a very noticed effort of picking a chair that's away from the door and sits facing the door.
Okay.
Brett's gonna say to Sir Gallifrey, so you should probably have your seers go get us some pitchers of beer so we can talk.
Sahala, I think we're done. He reaches in his pocket and tosses a couple of gold coins. Thanks. For nothing. And he motions them with a sort of a backward gesture of his hand. Go. And they eventually start heading out.
He's going to be watching the Dragonborn to see if he's sleeping.
Okay.
He'll settle back down.
It's pretty deep, even. He's sitting there with his feet stretched out in front of him, got his back down. He's like, looks
at him. All right. And he'll kind of slowly settle back down into his chair.
Galbraith comes over and sits down next to the other guard. So, Frank, Alien brought these guys in to give us a hand trying to find these folks. Frank looks at you all, looks at him. Yeah, okay, more meat for the grinder. You know it's not going to make a difference. He just turns away, and Galbraith turns away from him and looks back at you guys.
I mean, so Black Frank, you knew Finton and Sam, right? Your friends?
Yeah, we all served together. We're all in the patrol. All 6 of us.
All 6 of you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Who are the other ones, if you don't mind? I'm sorry. Might be a long list, but we know
Sure.
Finton, Sam, you, and who are the other 3?
That would be Charles and Westy.
Charles and Westley?
Westy.
Westy.
Noel. Yeah. If they're still alive.
Aren't they still in the guard?
Well, they'll have to let him go once the Whistler kills them. You know, there's just no use, guys. You should just save yourself. Don't get involved.
Can Guess do an insight check on him?
Yeah, go for it.
10.
Not that you can tell anything special about him. I mean, besides the obvious is that he is
7.
fatalistic now and looks like he's given up. While Galbraith is still jumping at every little noise, Frank, it looks like he's dealing with it in another way.
So Frank, it sounds like you know what's going on. Care to enlighten us?
He looks over at Galbraith. Well, go ahead and make an insight.
Okay. Let's see what I can do for my sheet.
I love all these rolls. Don't roll like this when we get to combat.
Yeah. An 8.
Yeah. So, looks around and everybody. So what can I tell you guys? It's just, we're fucked. We all made the mistake. There wasn't a mistake. Like, you didn't want to talk about it, he says to Galbraith, then don't talk about it. But we ain't getting out of this just not saying nothing. At this point, the door starts opening again, and Frank yells over, "Shut the damn door!" And the door flies off the hinges with a blast of cold, or actually hot air, and it flies off into the room. And go ahead and roll initiative. Let's try it out.
James, I guess this is a good time to say it, but for some reason, half of this room is not letting me cross it. It's saying there's a wall.
It's going to be the levels thing, I bet. You're probably on the second floor. Walls are fighting you. Let me try this again. Hold on a second. I'm just going to delete you and drag you out again.
All right. We were just talking, so I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't make a difference. Thank you. Right, first floor. I have a mixed feeling on these levels things, too, because I sort of like the separate ones where you can teleport around. That seems less buggy. Having where all the floors are all on one map rather than having them stacked and you just jump from one to the next like we did in Roll20.
Yeah, so see, this is where it's telling me I can't go any farther past this point.
Really?
Yeah. It's like,
and you can't, but no one else has that issue.
So, yeah, that seems to be only me.
So
yeah, oh, go ahead, sorry.
How do I add myself to the encounter?
Oh, right. You can right click on your little dude and hit the sword and shield.
Okay, when I tried it before, it was telling me there was no active encounters.
Oh, maybe I needed to create one. Let me throw him in there too.
Nice, Al.
But he's not fully there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of the levels thing. The reason I'm moving Geshan is I want to try if I move him onto this go off the floor, see if he takes him. Now he's up 10. And can you see you're on the second floor now, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm in the stairwell right now. I see that.
Okay, so if I take you back down. Now let's get you back over here. Well, first let's just test this door. Can you walk through that door?
Let me scroll up.
Are you targeting the log?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you can see that too?
Yeah, I can see your target.
What happens when you target it? Remember that last time we had little red like colored dots that showed who was targeting what. I guess that's changed now.
Yeah, since the modules are all turned off, all the fancy stuff's gone.
Oh, now I see a little.
Put him in.
I guess a red dot on the top of Kret's token. Now that's gone. Now a little red dot on top of the wooden man.
Sorry,
So
I was just talking to you with mute.
Oh, is Gesh stuck still? Can he move forward right now?
Yeah, he's still vampiring it.
Wow, that's just puzzling. Why would you be different than anyone else in the room?
I don't know. You can keep him on this side of the room. He can see this enemy right here. So
okay, that's so weird.
So like, it was weird. I had to exit this door on this side, go through that little room hallway down here again, and come back through this door so I could see this side of the room. And then I had to do the same thing to go back to this side.
So now, how are you attempting to move your character through the door? Are you dragging with your token, or are you using the arrow keys?
I've tried to tread both. So the dragon part, when it says, yeah, it is both for me.
I think it thinks he's on the second floor for some reason, but yet his altitude's not or anything.
He's just very.
I even deleted him and brought him back, so we'll just move on.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's all right for now. As long as I see this dude right here, it'd be fine.
So the door bursts open. The bard suddenly stops at that point. Starts playing. There's this crashing noise, and stumbling in the door is, I guess you would call it maybe a automaton or maybe a golem, but it's basically a beer barrel with arms and legs and a face that's made out of it. More along the lines of holes made through it. When it comes marching on in the door with this weird little walk that comes stomping in, it looks around at all of you. Its eyes lock on Galbraith, and it yells out in this dark, deep little voice in there that's from inside there. Galbraith! Oh, I need to put him on the lip too.
Beer's here.
Nice roll for Elm. He yells out, Galbraith, you will die for your sins! And no, you may go if you'd like to.
The walking barrel yelled that?
Your little barrel did, yeah. A 3 foot tall barrel with arms and legs.
Okay.
And Galbraith sort of, you hear it first, he's like, and then you hear almost like a chuckle comes out. I'm like, what the hell is that? And Frank doesn't look impressed, doesn't look scared or anything. He just looks over and goes, I think that's what's going to kill us.
Nah. But you gotta tell me about it later.
I just had an idea. I'm going to delete the walls on the second floor and see if that helps out. Because we're not going up there. Well, we don't delete them. I'll just move them off the street.
Oh, there goes everything now.
It was the second floor. I just went to the second floor and moved all the walls off the map.
Oh, so much
I don't know. I wonder if your height is so big or something that you're actually on 2 floors at once. I'll have to check that out.
I'll check that out too in 1 second.
Adam, you're up first.
All right. So, Elm sort of. Now, this guy obviously looks aggressive, right? Like he's attacking.
Yes.
All right. Then.
But it doesn't look to be seen and see you all. It's focused totally on Galbraith, if you can tell from his weird little eyes. I should probably not walk around the room on this tiny little microphone. Sorry.
All right, then Elm will Elm will basically as she's basically backpedaling and drawing out her bow, she's going to yell out to her companions, aim for the joints. They look weak. Master of tactics.
Alright.
So help action on the guy.
Okay.
And she's backpedaling all the way back
Into the
here.
bathroom. You're in the women's bathroom now.
If backpedaling all the way here, then she's going to basically draw her bow and use a ready action. Ready action to basically to aim at this thing and fire when it comes within a range of one of her allies.
Okay.
And she's done. Also, we're using standard tokens. Gotcha.
So the barrel starts marching forward in a rather fast, scuttering little moves. Very quiet for some reason. You don't hear the clanking noises you would expect or anything at all. Maybe it's because it's a barrel. I don't know. And you can the metal on it is like bent. The bindings that go around the barrel. It looks like someone made this thing out of beer barrels. And it comes marching across the floor in a rather quiet mode. Opens his mouth, and this volume of steam smoke comes blowing out of its mouth in a stream right for Black Frank.
Hope you took absorbed elements.
Yeah. Sorry, Frank.
I did not do anything. Let's try again.
What's that?
And he shines up. Okay, I'll just roll the fist roll then. We'll just go with this. Is that not going to work either? Oh, we have to maybe I'm not selecting. Oh, targeting. That might help. Let's try that. Any of these things work? Nothing works.
You trying to put down a template, or
I'm just trying to click one of the actions to actually make it work, and nothing's actually rolling for him. But you guys have used yours, so they're working. Let me just try insight, see if that works for him. That worked. His features aren't working. His attacks.
well,
There
you mean
goes
like
one.
that? You
Okay.
mean like that?
There we go. I don't know why that wasn't. I must have clicked it 10 times and finally 11 did it. Okay, attack. And normal. Ooh, good lord, he hit him.
Oh, it's not an AOE. It's just a direct attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
never mind.
this steam jet basically comes flying, or you can feel the heat off it, especially you know, as it goes flying right past you, scalding a little bit,
man,
and burns this guy.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And it's not going to do too much, I don't think. Let's see.
That kind of spoiled it.
And normal. And then he apply damage. That works. He screams and falls off his chair. His face peeling away from the burning steam is cooking him. And this screeching whistle comes out of the creature. As you can see, has opened his mouth, and it's just this bellowing, loud, screaming noise. And next. Oh, I should have begun combat. That would help. Okay, we did that. And him. And then next turn. There we go. Correct.
Me?
Yes, sir.
All right. He'll leap from chair to chair to chair, and then leap over the chair. Come down with a longsword attack on him. As he's going to use his glaive. He's going to come down on him with his glaive and rage.
Okay. You go bellowing into a rage, and the voice comes out of this thing as you control says, "You are wrong here." Go for it.
Okay. Actions.
By the way,
Hey.
my
Not
action
too-
triggers when he gets close, so 19 to hit.
There you go.
Does
Go for it.
does 19 hit?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't even see what I rolled. There's a whole bunch of tags that are floating in front of it here.
Yeah, they're gonna go away next time we load some more modules. Slashing
Okay.
damage.
All right, so 17 piercing damage.
Yeah, 17 to him then.
And your attack also has advantage, by the way, because I used the help action previously.
Oh, that's right.
I would just-
Did you actually post an attack roll? All I see is basically damage rolls, I think.
Slashing 10,
Well,
rage damage 2, slashing.
I can't see anything. I can't see if it did an attack or not.
Rage damage, slashing critical damage.
Yeah, I see the creatures. I see elms, and I just see crets, basically just glaive slashing damage, rage damage, critical damage, total critical damage.
Weird.
Hmm.
Did you see the dice when it dropped? What did it actually roll? Well, let's say you hit. We're not gonna worry about it. He's got such a low AC, it doesn't really matter. We'll figure out on the next one though. Go ahead and roll again though. I want to see what happens. See if you click that little die again. See what it does. So there's the D20, and it rolled a 12 there. So let's see where that 12 shows up. Oh, there it is. Between glaive and slashing damage. 1D20. 12. Okay, so the first one then was. Oh, it shows a 1D10 there.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck it's doing. It's rolling like die 20 and 2 die 10s at the same time.
It's probably because it's rolling for both slashing damage and critical slashing damage at the same time to get all those rolls done.
Oh.
So you rolled a 17 to hit, and your slashing damage was, I guess, basically
5.
12. No.
The 12 is what
Oh,
he
yeah,
rolled on
5.
the D20. Yeah.
And I can't actually see any of those things because there's a whole bunch of tiles in front.
Now,
Okay, so you rolled a 2 plus 3, so you have 5 damage plus 2 for rage, so 7 damage total.
Okay.
That's a really awkward readout.
and I see
so-
total damage.
Oh
11.
yeah, so if you look at total damage 7, I think that's what you want towards the bottom, because that
Yeah,
basically gives
total
you weapon damage plus your rage.
I wonder what's causing this one. I don't want to turn any more modules on now. We'll just fight through it. Okay.
Yeah, if
So-
you guys don't mind, just let me know what I get.
You got it. We'll watch the
Alright.
dice too, so you can see that at least if you
Sweet.
roll them. So the arrow goes. You go charging on in there. You slash with the long sword. It cuts into it, but you can. It's a water-logged barrel, and so it cuts into it. And actually, water sort of splashes out, and the sword just sort of barely sinks into it. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as you think it should have.
Was it the same for my arrows?
And then the arrow flies over his shoulder and does the same thing. Sort of goes into it a bit.
Guess this is the guest show now. Need that magic damage.
Yeah.
And whose turn is it? So I will hit and move to the next round for Kret's done.
Yeah.
Frank is dragging himself away with his. What's he got, like 2 hit points or something? 1. He's got 1 hit point. Pulling himself away. Oh God! Oh God! Don't let it kill me! He gets about. He gets 1 more.
What?
There's a little sound thing in the back. It's on the top.
Nice.
At that point, then, whose turn is it now? It's not Galbraith. Galbraith charges around you, pulls his big old sword out, and goes swinging madly at it as he rushes up at it. Doing great sword. And didn't do anything. Plus 5. Okay, let's roll it. Roll 1d20 plus 5. 18.
Oh, you
He
got
hits.
cool dice.
Oh, 2d6 plus 3. Yeah. And he has the same effect then. You can see the sword, he things a huge great sword around, and it's sort of like a splashy wet hit as it smacks into this thing.
So is this thing solid or is it sloshing with liquid inside?
It sounds hollow from the
Okay.
hits on it.
Okay.
Is this a full action to pull this off? Yeah, one action, you can't do it. Okay, and now we're down to Gesh.
All right. Guess he's gonna stand up from his chair and take a 5-foot step back, and he is. He's just gonna firebolt it for now.
Okay.
$13.
Hits.
Does that miss?
No, it hits. I'm sorry, it hits.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Exactly what you need.
Just two fire damage in.
Well, that had full effect.
That seemed to
A lot of
affect it.
steam rises off of the wet barrel as you blast it for 2.
Nice.
All right, it's in Guest's turn. He's gonna yell out, "Stop right there, you walking fucking trash can!"
The trash can's like, no, no, you must die. He's yelling, and you see one of his fingers pointing at Galbraith for what you've done. All right, round 2, Elm.
All right. Elm will basically carefully sight down her bow at this thing, and then fire.
Nice.
19 to hit.
Well, yours worked. That definitely hits.
All right. So how do I do the alternate?
What do you mean by that?
Like how to do like the versatile rolls or the other formulas? It's not giving me a.
There's a damage button that showed up in the chat for your thing. Do you not see that, or do I?
Oh no, that was the wrong weapon. That's why.
Oh,
You throw your short sword.
oh, you still probably win.
There we go. All right, cool. Did I actually roll it? Yep.
Like
cool.
12.
All right, so 12 piercing damage.
Another arrow, wet splat into it. There are 2 arrows sticking out of it. Anything else you want to do, El?
Nope, I'm done. Ignore that roll.
That's too bad. That was a nice roll.
Had to be a crit. Just wanted to make sure this was going to decrement my arrows properly. Yep, Elm's done.
The little barrel then starts bringing its fists on up and it starts swinging fist at this thing, trying to look at the Galbraith. misses him. Another left fist comes swinging in. Misses him again. Big loud gong noises though as they're smacking into the side of this guy's armor.
Ooh.
Crit.
He'll drop his glaive and pull out his longsword and come at him with a 2 attack. So first one's going to be longsword. He's going to recklessly attack with his longsword. See if this works. How about this?
Gesh, give me a Arcana roll while we're doing this.
Yes, sir.
For 9 points with his sword, and he's going to try close fist strike.
Go for it. Nice. That'll definitely hit.
Why won't it do it?
It's a 19 on that Arcana.
Got it.
Huh.
That's funny because we saw it roll, and then I don't see it on the list. Oh well, just roll the damage for it. We saw it hit.
The fist?
Oh, did or you did? Or was that no? That was Gesh's die 20, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get a 9 for damage right there. So I see your 18 roll, then your 9 damage.
Oh, let's try this.
And I go to unarmed strike. Oh, you got
There we
something.
go.
You got it. Yay!
And this is bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Nat 20. Sword. For another 9, so 18 total. 9 slashing and 9 bludgeoning.
Now that bludgeon hit, the fist goes in, you hear boards crack on that one. And you can see them, a few of them have shattered along the side. And actually, one of them split in half.
He starts chuckling. All right. Time to surrender. I'm done.
Gesh, I should say. As you're looking, as he hits the crack on that one, you hear the sound of it, and you start realizing that you're not fighting an automaton or a golem. You think that something is wearing that barrel. All right. And Frank's yelling. We're get out. Someone just get yelling. Just get the count. Get the count, please. Get Count Lancaster. He's the only one going to save us. He's done. Calbraith. Damn you, you're not taking me! He swings his great sword at it again, or tries to. Yeah, you can do it. Alright, let's do it. What the D? Plus 5. That'll hit. You can take this. That's 3. He hits it again with his sword. The wet splashing noises. Oop, I just gave the damage to the wrong guy. Put it back. All right. Cash.
All right. Gesh is gonna walk 20 feet this way, and then he's gonna yell out to everybody. I'm pretty sure there's someone inside that thing. And for some reason it says, did Gesh take any damage at any point?
No.
I think you actually gave his 2 points of damage, or his
Oh.
fireball to Gesh. And then Gesh is going to twin spell fireball at the thing.
Unfortunately, twin bolt needs to be separate targets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to have separate targets.
If you
Well,
want,
in that case-
you need to quicken spell if you want to be able to 1-2 shot the same guy.
Quicken. Yeah, that's the bonus action one. But that's so you can only do cast cantrips with the action one after that, can't you?
Yep.
Okay,
But it can be
alright.
an action spell that you quicken into a.
Into a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I might have to look into that. We'll get in the wall.
Like one of my guy does like chaos bolt and then firebolt.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, in that case, the fire seemed to do pretty well again. Like it seemed to hit this thing pretty hard.
It did.
All
You
right.
saw
Then,
a very noticeable effect for a small attack.
Then Gesh is gonna yell out, "Oh, I know you're in there. So if you don't want to fucking die, I suggest you stop now." And then he's gonna wait 1 second until it hear any kind of response, and then he's gonna firebolt it.
It ignores you completely. It seems to only even notice Galbraith at this point.
Well, it's only a 7 for that one.
Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't notice you.
Gesh is gonna what color Dragonborn sitting on the couch sleeping right there?
Copper color.
Huh?
He's just woke up though. You see his eyes open up as it goes kaboom, and he's about to go too.
He looks
He's
at
looking
it.
around.
Gesh is gonna look, about fucking time. He's just gonna fucking end of his turn.
Are you done?
That's it for me.
So yeah, the Dragonborn knocks over the couch as he goes rushing over the top of it, running for the door. And then he's out the door. Hell.
All right, Elm will just sing out, if that's a person, do we want them alive? As she just center masses the guy or the thing again, without waiting for an actual response first.
You're alive, Tom.
23.
Nice. That'll definitely hit. Only got a 13.
All right, and 12 damage, piercing.
Nice. Now I'll make sure I select him and apply the damage.
And apply half. All right, and done.
Anyways. All right, little barrel. You see him raise his little hands up in the air, and the mouth opens up really big and wide on this thing, and you get a glimmer of something inside. And a voice from inside the barrel yells out at it, it goes in some arcane type spell. And there we go.
How am I badly injured?
A loud boom goes off. I probably keep applying damage to you. Just put it back.
That's okay.
Loud boom goes off as saving throw 15 Constitution. Oh, he made that. So, each creature in a 15-foot cube of you makes con roll. On a failed, they take the damage. On a takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. Damage. And then he takes half then. Oh, Knight's doing pretty well. Damn well. Boom! Thunderwave spell goes off, which I think someone else in the party, someone probably seen it. Pieces of furniture across the area go flying. Luckily, there's nothing much in there. It doesn't catch you, Gash. It's right next to you, but you feel your cloak and stuff go blowing along. And then that's the end of that one. And he yells, the barrel yells again, "Why won't you die?" And crap.
All right. He'll come down with another long sword. Oh. Not have an item with a long sword. Okay. Let's see if this works.
Was that 2 attacks or?
No.
We'll go
I
through all
don't
the.
know.
I see an 18. Oh, I see a 23 and an
So-
18. So the
so-
23 looks like the hitter.
So 23 to hit, and total damage was 11.
Why does
Was
yours
it-
come up so differently? I have to
Or
look up
was
the-
it two-handed or one-handed?
One-handed.
Okay, then there we go.
Oh wait,
So
question: what do you have in your other hand?
His fist.
You can just use 2 hands then.
Oh, because you can let
It's a
go
big
and
fist.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you-
okay.
are you-
That makes
are you-
sense.
are you
Yeah,
a
then he'll
Kensei-
come at. He'd
you
be
a
using
Kensei
it
monk?
two-handed then.
yeah,
He's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah. That's what makes Kensei monk. You can get the die 10.
Oh,
okay,
cool.
so you did 12 damage plus rage damage of 2. Oh, it's down at the bottom. Oh, we got it here.
Yeah, so
Total two-handed damage 14. Right there.
Yeah, so
Okay.
14.
And then he'll come in with a bludgeoning attack, unarmed strike.
Oh, wait, but you're not a Kensei yet because you're only 3rd level, right?
Right. He's only 1 level of monk.
And what's the other level?
The other 2 are barbarian.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, so that one worked.
Yeah,
Unarmed.
paste what we're seeing so you can use
Oh,
an
wait.
idea.
All right.
What?
Never mind. I'll mention it later.
Okay. Oh, 18.
That definitely hits.
All right. For 4 whole points of bludgeoning.
See, that one worked perfect. That one comes all up with little things. Some function
Well,
about.
that was one I was able to do with on the sheet.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Where's the first one coming from? The D&D Beyond, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can get rid of this thing here too. It's a drawing. Oh no, it's a measured template. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So slash down and do a palm
You can-
strike, smash into him.
Between turns, go digging and click the little the Beyond 20 icon up on your menu bar or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
And you should get some settings, and you might be able to find something in there that helps out.
Okay. I'm in there now.
Who knows? Can't hurt. Okay. Oh, I lost it. Should've shut that. So you did 4, and then the first attack did 14. I'll grab my little dude. 14. I have. And then the damage from the fist. Okay, so sword goes. Sorry for the long sword. Sword goes in, smacks into it again, not doing the impact level you would want, but it was a damn good hit. The fist though comes in. Your left fist, I guess, comes in, and your right.
Yep.
Cracks through the boards as well. You actually hear the boards split at this point, and the little
Nice.
shell goes tumbling off. The barrel does into 2 pieces, and a small, pale, sickly-looking, wet gnome falls to the ground between the 2 of you.
Gave birth.
Little thing sort of armor. And anything else you want to do, Craig?
That would be it.
Galbraith chuckles, brings his sword up over the top of his head, brings in like a point, doing some sort of stab down on it like a coup de grace to kill the little gnome in front of him. Now you're not so tough. And do the D20. All right.
Does he still look angry?
Yes, he does. And now that this sword does a whole lot more damage as he brings that huge sword down and stabs into the little gnome, who screams out a bit in anguish. Do your best, Galbraith! I'll be back to kill you again!
What is going on?
All right, and Gash. You're up, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he guess doesn't
Yeah.
want to kill him, but I know he can't really do non-lethal with a spell. So
Actually, I believe if you get within 5 feet, you can.
Really?
Yep.
That sounds like a bad idea too, though, for a wizard or somewhere.
Generally is, yes.
Smother him out with a firebolt.
Okay.
Okay. Guess he's not gonna move from there. He's just gonna yell out one more time, trying to calm this little. You don't have to die right now, all right? He just calm down at all. There's nothing to him.
He doesn't even seem to notice you guys.
This little fucker.
He's totally fixated on the other guy.
How bad is he hurt?
What do they have? There's a description. Badly injured now. If you could, I think if you hover over him, you should be able to tell. They're not laughing at you.
Feels like they are.
It feels this way.
Cavern goers.
Nice. He's Gresh gonna be like, fuck it. He doesn't want to kill the little man, but he's not stopping, so he's gonna firebolt him again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna waste a sleep spell or something on him. It's just 12.
Just missed.
Just missed. All right.
Oh wait, no, he's not armored. You hit.
Ah, shit.
As it streaks in to hit, I
It's
could
supposed to be.
probably knock him up.
It's supposed to be a one shot. It's 8.
Good job. Okay. Burns away on the little guy.
Oh, he's still there?
Right
Yep.
there.
So did he drop him, or is he still up?
He's still up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
Okay, this guy.
Take him
runs
out,
over.
guys.
You see the commoner, the guy, the dragonborn, run off. He comes running back, and he's got a big old pole in his hand, maybe a spear or something. He's got it. He's holding it above him, and he's running in towards this guy from behind, screaming the whole way. Okay, but that's as far as he got. Okay, Elm.
All right. Elm will basically move forward and yell out to Gesh. So alive or dead?
I think alive would be best. Questions. He seems to know quite a bit.
All right. Then I'm going to basically bonus action. What's your character name? Gret. He's weak on the left. And I'm going to ready an action to basically follow up mine after Kret makes an attack with another. So
Okay.
I'm done. So Kret, you'll have advantage on your first attack,
Excellent.
which does nothing because you're reckless attacking, but that's what you do anyway.
Well, he wouldn't have to reckless if he's got advantage. So that's perfect.
That's true.
Thank you.
Now, do
The
I
gnome
need
looks up, points his little fingers at him, says a few words in some sort of arcane language, and fiery little bolts come flying out from his fingertips at the guy. And you can see that he has the little gnome actually has like these little weird little rings around all of his little fingers, and that's where the bolts come flying out from the rings. And
Yes.
This'll finish.
do it 3 times.
Man, this is. I mean, I'm loving this thing, but this is a really rude thing to do to Orden after he just left.
Yeah, I know. Life's a bitch, ain't it? Leave my
So he-
campaign. I'm bringing you back.
Oh, he killed your character.
I know we didn't just kill him.
No, we stuffed him in a barrel first and drowned him. Then we killed him.
It could have been a weasel.
Alright, so
As
9
blast
damage.
after blast goes shooting into the night, and he gets one other one because he got multi. All right, and then he takes a backhanded swing at him. Oh well. And let's do d20. Plus 2. He's got plus 2 on this. Oh, well, that went.
Wait. Who's going now?
Oh, he's trying.
Sorry.
That's not over. I'm trying to hit. That's why I didn't work. Let's try this way. The guy's trying to do a backhanded swing at the Galbraith. He has a multi-attack. So he's getting one little swing. And he hits. And, can't do the damage either. Roll 2d6. 4d6. That didn't work, did it?
Does not have like an attack on a sheet you can usually use?
The attacks aren't working on a sheet for some reason. Every time I click it, it doesn't do a damn thing.
Ugh.
Worked the first shot. Yeah, that's what he rolled. Wow. 6 dice 6 minus 1. I rolled a 7. That can't be possible. I rolled a 2 on the first ones. I scroll down. Oh, there it goes. I did. Okay. He rolled 5 ones. All right.
Wow.
We're freaking lucky. Okay.
Dang.
Apply damage. Next. Crit.
Kret's gonna whack him with the flat of his sword.
Okay.
And
Yeah. And with advantage.
with advantage.
Roll a 12. You pick which one.
I'll take 12. No, 12.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so. Situational. Let's see if it adds it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nice.
All right. And as he does that, yeah, Elm will basically will pick up the planchette off. Scooped up the planchette earlier, and she'll basically wing it across the room and smack the gnome in the head to distract him, giving a help action again for his next attack.
Okay.
All right, and in comes the old fisty.
$11 and 4.
Nice, 16. 4. 6, 8.
And
8 more blood.
did that count your rage as well?
I counted it up, so it was 6, but then I added 2 more to make it 8. It won't let me rage. It says I used them all up.
Oh, are you clicking it every turn?
No, I clicked it the first time, but then it didn't take one off my sheet, and so I put it on the sheet to see if it would do it the second time, and it still didn't take it off, and so.
Huh, weird.
Next time, we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So the fist attack doesn't do as much as it did against the barrel, but it definitely hits. It's just like punching a person now.
Yeah.
But little guys, you can tell you've taken him down. It looks like can you see what his condition?
He's near death.
Okay, you can see that. Good. I want to make sure. Anything else you want to do?
Well, that'll be it. He says, doesn't look very good.
Okay. Frank's out of it. Galbraith tries to kill him again. Yeah, funny. None of my rolly things are working on my character sheets over here. That's going to hit just barely. Plus, 2d6. That's 2d6. What is this? 2d6 plus 3. Right. Right. Galbraith swings in on him. Boom! Smashes down on him. Doesn't seem to have any effect. I mean, it does some damage to him, but brings the sword around again for another attack. Misses. Gesh.
Gesh is
The gnome
reluctant
starts
about it.
just, it's saying now, you just hear it going, no! And just holding on to the
He's just gonna quarterstaff him.
There's quarterstaff.
So let me roll it. Oh, well, it seemed to have deleted it off my sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it that you were trying to do? I'm sorry, quarterstaff?
Yeah, I was just trying to roll a quarterstaff. I was clicking on it for some reason, it just kept dropping down, and it wasn't like actually rolling it for me.
I think you have to roll it from inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, either inventory or from your hotbar if you drag it on down there from your inventory.
Yay.
Guess I had to put it in the hotbar, it looks like.
We'll figure all this out.
Oh, no, he definitely didn't hit.
Oh,
Gets real nervous about being this close. You fucking see now, you little man! And now being his turn, he can't do shit else.
Ash has a little bit of Gilbert Godfrey in his voice.
I love that.
So yes, the staff goes through the air, maybe bonks a little bit on the floor as you miss him. Anything else you want to try?
No, that's it. He's gonna just stand there and wait for the turtle man kit to take him out.
The Commodore comes rushing in with his spear. Misses. It was a good shot, though. And tries to stab him in the back and goes over him. And Elm.
All right. Elm basically pulls out her short sword and begins basically dimply dodging around tables and runs up behind this thing to basically to try and basically kosh it in the back of the head non-lethally.
You got it. You definitely have advantage. There's enough people surrounding this guy.
Okay, 20.
That'll hit.
16, and that is actually a magical weapon, if that matters.
It didn't, but it was enough to knock him out as he
All
goes dropping to the floor of that one.
All right, then she will. Then she will actually. That's the. And he's unconscious.
It looks like it.
All right, then she will basically spend the last of her movement to basically move into his square. To move into her square and basically flicker, and basically use her object interaction, basically flick her sword in Galbraith's direction, just to get him to back up. He'll say, "Stand off there. We've got this under control." And she's done.
He's like, kill it.
No.
Go sit
Go ahead and make a
down.
perception check while you're there, though, because you were the only one facing him.
A perception check.
Yes, please.
All right. Sorry. Effective 19.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, as you were about to say that, you were saying, step off, we've got this. You see him mouth the name of something. You swear it. He said Artemis as he was looking at the guy on the ground. And then he takes a step back.
Does he look like he's just taking one step back?
Well, 2.
Yeah, at that point, he's still got his sword out, but he's standing now. He's took a couple steps back, or one step back, wherever that is. That's 2 steps, really. And he's standing there with his sword ready.
And Elm turns and basically turn to the Dragonborn as well and says, "You two, lad, back off."
He has his big old stick, which you realize now is just a pole of some sort, and he's holding his pole between him as he steps back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Say, lad, could you go fetch Eleander, please?
Yeah. He drops the pole and runs.
Yes. Closing the door on himself in his haste before he leaves.
Yeah. There we go.
Funk.
Couldn't click on him because he was under the door.
All right, Kret, would you mind taking custody of the body?
Not at all. He'll pick him up and put him in the chair and wrap him up with a net.
Okay. The body is wet, cold, not breathing.
Not breathing?
Not breathing.
Ow.
Do we have medicine?
I don't have one. I don't have medicine chain. No.
I mean, do we need medicine to know that not breathing is probably bad?
No. I was just going to give you additional symptoms as all.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It doesn't look good. It's
Well,
not breathing.
Yeah, he'll pick him up, and when he puts him in the chair, he'll notice he's not breathing. He'll look over. I think we knocked him too hard.
This has like a flash of irritation. Says, of course not. That was precisely calibrated to knock him out. What are you talking about?
He's not breathing.
Gesh, can you look at him?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he'll try to do a little medicine. He's not proficient in it, but he'll try to do it if he can.
Go for it.
Or like an arcana or something. Like, he knows.
While they're doing that, Elm will basically unstring her longbow and restrap it to her back, while leaving her short sword out. She points the short sword to one of the seats across on the table, and gives Galbraith a meaningful look.
Yeah, goes, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping.
Forever, unfortunately. Galbraith, if you would.
Would I what?
Would you please sit so we can discuss this?
I thought we were going to kill it.
No. Well, it's not breathing, so I don't think that'll be necessary, but...
Kret would tie it into this chair.
Okay. He's like, I don't know if it ever was breathing.
So...
This is a problem. Too loud.
What? What's that?
Alexa telling me. Normally you don't hear it because I have headphones and a mic on.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So it's my reminder telling me that when I got 30 minutes, that way I can start wrapping story items up.
All right, so
Alexa, order lube.
as they're sort of like netting up the corpse of the gnome. Just so I'm going to assume by everything we've seen here so far that you have much more intimate connection with this whole ordeal than you've been letting on. So if you would do us a kindness and discuss what you know about Artemis before we have to let Eleander know that you know, perhaps this can all be easily resolved. Perhaps.
Give me a persuasion at advantage then.
That's
Didn't need that,
amazing.
did you?
Double 20s, actually. That's
Yeah.
funny.
I know. Figures. So he looks over and looks at the body. You see his shoulders slump. It's all our fault. Well, it's not mine. It's the Count's fault. It's the Count started all this. I didn't. We just got there, and she was already dead, and
Well,
there's nothing we could have done at that point. And then he starts just going faster and faster. And then and he told us the gnomes did it, and so we got the gnomes, and we happened, and they fought. And we had to kill the
Elm
gnomes.
just reaches across the table and puts a gentle finger on his lips to shush him, and then takes his one hand in both of hers and says, "All right, calm down. Let's just start at the very beginning and go through it slowly. All right, we'll get through this, but you need to just give us clear information, okay?"
He looks around, looks for something to drink, picks up somebody's wine that was abandoned there, and slams it down. Oh, okay. So maybe about 3 months ago, I was called up to the house of the Lancasters. There was some commotion going on there, and the neighbors called about it, and so we came up there with the patrol. When we got to the house, we heard screaming inside, the Countess. So we opened the door and went in to help. And we get in there, and we find the Countess and her younger brother. And the Countess is dead on the floor with a knife in her. And the brother's over her. And he explained that they got into an argument and that it just got out of control, and he got angry, and things got out of control, and he killed her by mistake. And oh god! And then he paid us to stay quiet about it. And so then we.
Sorry, but you said you paid them to what?
He paid us to stay silent.
Oh.
And so at that point, then the gnome had heard. Artemis had heard. He was in the house. The gnomes lived there. They're house servants. It's a family of the damn things. And anyways, he heard, and then he came out, and he was trying to explain it to me like I was going to arrest the young count. And so we killed the gnome. And then there was the other gnomes. And so we ended up killing them all. At least we thought that we did. And so we put them in barrels, and then we were going to dispose of the bodies. And as we were rolling them off the cliff into the ocean, we heard one of the barrels moving, and there was somebody still inside it alive. And then we dropped them off. And that was the last we heard of them. And they were gone. They were gone, and everything was going back to normal, sort of. Until he showed up. The little kegerator.
Kret's going to move behind Sir Kills a Lot.
So Kills a Lot? Okay. And that's I don't know. But the Count, the Count's going to be gone tonight anyways. I think we're okay because at least you distract him, and that's who he's after. He's going to be after us too, but oh god, he's going to kill us all. But the Count's heading out of here. He went down to the docks. He's going.
So, just to be clear, all the ones that this Whistler has been killing have been fellow guards. Is that accurate? Not townsfolk.
Yes, they're all members of the patrol.
And how many of them are left? How many of the members of the patrol are left alive now? You and Frank,
and Charles and Westy.
And Charles and Westy. I see. So Gesh, do you understand what's happening here? Since I assume there's no reason for Elm to know about revenants and bullshit like that.
Right.
Gesh!
Somewhat.
Gesh! What do you know, boy? Let it out.
I mean, not too much.
So do you know what the? So this is. So wait. So do you know what this the creature is? I assume this isn't actually a gnome.
Yeah, James, Gesh was going to try to check out the body in the keg while they were talking to see if we can figure anything out about
So
it.
while you're looking at the keg, it's actually rather fascinating look inside. Is it's not just someone put a barrel suit over the top of them. This whole thing's been worked, and you see gears inside of it and moving parts, and it's an actual machine type armor that's sort of like an exoskeleton thing. It's all shattered now,
Yeah.
but it was giving him strength and abilities, and there's different things in it. You can see like a little steam cannon of some sort that you have no idea.
Pretty much.
But go make your arcane roll now that you guys are talking about this thing.
No, just 7.
You're just never gonna make these damn arcane rolls.
No, he's not too good. He knows he can do magic, but he don't know shit about it.
Yeah, you got the skill, but it's just not working out tonight. Nothing like this ever comes up your way.
Yeah.
So you with a 12, not even really 12, is it? It's 7.
7.
So it's an undead. You know that, and that's why it's not breathing.
Well, it came back to life, and it made his fucking suit, and it's hunting down people.
Oh, so it's undead?
It is undead, yes. That's as far as I know.
Should we call what's his name? Brian Whacker? Brian Hand?
Oh, the cleric?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
The one of Umberley in the town?
probably a good idea.
So do you think we should call insert name here to inspect this? Maybe they'll have more information as to what exactly this is.
That might be our best bet. I don't know too much in this area of undead and spirits.
And she looks over at the good sir. So is it good? So I guess the question is, will killing this simply will end its reign of terror? Obviously, it came back for the dead, trying to kill all of you that killed it in the first place.
I think so. Let's chop it up.
That is an option.
Good job, guys. You got it.
I don't think this is quite over yet, my friend.
Well, in a sense, it is over.
The Whistler is technically, I guess, would be over.
Let me just confer with one of my nearby friends, and she will basically cast a message briefly. She just chant a small spell and whisper over to what's his face, Kret.
Mhm.
Are you watching to make sure he doesn't escape or try anything?
I'm watching them both.
All right, and even though everyone can hear me chant the spell, only basically us two can hear those whispers.
Okay.
And she'll sort of basically look off in the distance like she's listening to somebody from far away, and then nod to herself. Says, "All right, that's handled. Excellent." So what? So and she when she's just going to start playing for time until Eleander arrives, and she'll just say, "So, what do you think caused this? Obviously, every gnome that's died doesn't just simply rise from the dead and try and kill people. What did you do to make this happen? Do you think?"
Well, we butchered him and all his family horribly.
The world's a cruel place. There's been plenty of other butcherings that haven't resulted in emotions at the dead body of the gnome.
There is that, isn't there? What the hell is he?
Now he's cold and clammy, but obviously still dangerous. And she looks over her shoulder at the copper, brass, whatever.
You hear
The dragon
a familiar booming voice in the other room going over the top. What the hell is going on in here? What happened to him? You hear, and you think it might be the brine hand guy. The cleric.
Ah.
Where's the wounded person I heard about? He's got me nearly by dead body. And give me
Over
a
here.
drink, somebody.
Bright hand, over here, please. Hurry.
In a moment, we got a man dying here.
He's
So
in
you hear some
here.
words of prayer or something
Oh.
being said from the other room.
He's doing Frank.
Oh.
Yes, that's my guess.
And then, and then about less than a minute later, he wanders into the room as well. Let me find his token for him. Oh, he actually has a token.
And he's badly injured.
Yeah, I was like, why is he injured? Well, he's
Oh.
kicked somewhere. He's down to,
Was that from the last time we played when he was actually like
Yeah.
involved in the battle? Ha!
yeah, he got down to 17 hit points.
He
Time
lives life on the
warp.
edge.
That's in the future.
Yes. Hit him so hard his past self hurts.
Yeah.
And Elmo sort of basically like also lean over and pat the other gnome's body on the head. Would you be able to inspect this, please?
30. As he comes up.
Our companion here says it is some sort of undead creature, but we'd like a second opinion as to exactly what kind, if you'd be so kind.
See if he just rolled a 1. Not much better. Even though he'd probably have seen these before. I don't have to roll. So he tells you, yes. He says, they call him a revenant. It's a spirit which had some reason or another has been able to hold on to this world. And it comes back from the dead. He looks over. Who's it after?
So we're still trying to figure that out precisely. Who its targets are. Like what? So we did knock it out. Is it so? If we just keep it sort of tied up, is it no longer a threat? Can we neutralize it that way?
Oh, I doubt that. I mean, it's a small one, that's for sure. I don't think you would have been able to tie it up or even take it out normally. But I would imagine tomorrow night it's going to be back. He looks over that, and the night after that, and the night after that. It may not look the same, but it's coming back.
Wait, what do you mean it won't look the same?
When they die, and they can kill themselves, when they die, they inhabit another body. The spirit is what's going. I'm guessing if this isn't the spirit of the gnome, then something else has inhabited the gnome. But my bet is that it's the first killing of this thing. And so that's its original form.
Ah, so this thing is actually dead then, or?
Yes.
Ah, unfortunate. I was hoping we could resolve this, but. So how? Well then, who will it be killing? Is it just randomly go around indiscriminately killing everyone, or?
Oh no. They only kill those who are there after. Someone who's wronged them in their last life. What did you do to this poor little guy?
Oh, nothing. He simply showed up and began attacking. Although here he's been on a rampage around town. You hadn't heard
before this. I mean, something had to get him to be doing this in the first place.
Indeed, we were hired by Eleander to look into that, and that's what we're doing right now. So I guess we have more ahead of us.
Well, that's good. I would hate to see you all go out.
So wait, after he's killed all those after the spirit has killed all those who wronged it, will it then just go to the afterlife, or will it just, what happens then?
It goes on. It's done. It will die on the spot, and its spirit moves on.
Ah, very interesting. Thank you for that information. That was most interesting.
You know, they're not actually evil.
Oh?
Yeah. They're just vengeful.
Ah.
Really doesn't make a difference if it's pointed at you. And
Indeed.
You can't force them away with magic. You can't turn them at all. They don't follow any of the rules of the undead, really.
Ah, so your abilities would not be of help to us when they shows up again tomorrow.
No, I can only help you afterwards. Maybe by raising the dead. He turns around and walks off. Get a drink.
Well, if you would mind staying close, Eleander's on his way. I'm sure he'll want to confer with you as well.
Oh, he's going to be a while. He wasn't even in town. He just left about an hour ago. It's going to be a couple hours before someone gets him down here. I was already up here.
And Elm will turn around and look over at the dragonborn peasant.
Oh, so, yeah. Peeking in through the door again.
Couldn't find him,
No. I got word out, though. I did find some of the guards. They went out on a horse.
All right, understood. Good job, then. And she'll motion him over. When he gets over, he'll basically flip him enough to basically get a drink from the bar. Says, here, thank you for your help, and good spear work there. Very brave.
I need a drink. Crazy shit. I shouldn't have come up to this side of town.
All right. Once the two of them are out of earshot and back over at the bar, she'll continue the conversation with Galbraith, and she sort of folds her hands together on top of the table, and looks over at him. So, it looks like you are up Schitt's Creek, my friend.
Yeah,
so how do you want to handle this?
I think I'm going to run.
It sounded like running will not be effective. You'll only die tired.
Well, at least I won't die tomorrow.
Well,
we're going to have to kill these things. I don't know. Stealthy little things too. They're just sneaking up on you. I don't know where they'll be coming next. I don't know how he even found me here.
That's the point.
I don't know either. Unfortunately, that wasn't part of what Brian Hand told us.
I think I'm going to leave with the count. We're getting out of this town.
Before you do that, I think we should get Eleander involved. He might have some additional resources. But I believe if we need additional help of the arcane sword, he can arrange that. Because I believe that's the only chance you're going to have to live. Because I doubt you're going to be able to outrun this. Do you really?
You tell him anything about the gnomes, and I'm going to deny it.
Well, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about Charles and Wheatley, right? Or Wesley.
Westy. Yeah, that Westies, they're down by the south side. They're I guess they're in trouble too.
I believe so. It's only a matter of time before all of you are killed by this thing, assuming that it won't give up. It won't give up until it gets all of you. At least that's what Brian Hand seemed to imply.
Yeah, but if I get out of town here, I could get a few days lead on this thing, and then we get on sale, and it'll take him months, if not years, to find us. I can keep ahead of him.
You do understand that magic isn't that easy to circumvent, correct? And you'll be spending the rest of your short, sad life running. Wouldn't you much rather resolve things now and have a chance to live a normal life?
Yeah, he's holding on to his chest where he got hit a couple of times. Yeah, I think I can use it.
Remember, this little drama will play out almost nearly every night that it can catch you, and it will probably find you more than not. And if we're not here to help, things will go much differently, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, once Elliot, let's have a good meal, and wait for Elliot.
We'll stake out Charles and Westy, and when it comes to kill them, we could take it.
If you want to, we can have basically that. How old is that dragonborn look? We're kind of not even tell.
Oh, I know. He's a young dragonborn, but not young. 20s for a human.
So young for me.
Yeah.
So why don't we have the dragonborn lad go gather up the rest of the patrol, and we'll bring them here to make sure that we can keep an eye on them. So that way no one can get ambushed in case it comes back early. And then we'll confer with Eleander, and hopefully he'll be able to bring you out when any resources the town possesses to help you. I do know that the academy has some wizards there that could be of useful. Perhaps we can get Brian Hand involved, or even the Droves Druid. I said that totally wrong. The Groves Druid. Yes, that's what I meant.
The Droves Druid. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So surely between all of them, we'll be able to find a way to neutralize this thing. If we know what this thing is, then there must be a way to stop it.
So he's nodding his head along. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
It seems to me we should get you and Westy and Charles someplace safe and secure. Where's a good, secure place where something can't reach you?
Holman Tower.
Alright.
That place is. I mean, it's old. It's older than the city. The city that's here.
Does it have iron doors?
What was that?
Iron doors, something that this thing can't break through.
Oh yeah, it's got iron doors, thick stone. It's the guard tower, the old castle turret.
That sounds like a good place. I wonder if they even have like cages there we could.
Oh yeah, we've
bunk
locked
down
people up in there sometimes.
Did Elm just wander off?
Well, it looks like it. Yeah.
Says, what do you think, Gish?
Oh, sorry, one more time. Somebody walked in and was talking to me. I do apologize.
Oh, no worries. He says, do you think we should maybe get all three of these fellas together in a nice, secure place? Someplace we can get some good steel between us and that revenant?
I mean, it seems like a good idea to me. I mean, bring them all together, and there's only one place for this fucking thing to go.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah,
Actually,
I guess
it seems like a good point to stop too. Actually, because we're not going to be able to do anything much more on that one.
That'll work.
Yeah. So I will put together. You guys actually had been to the tower, but it's like an ancient drawing, so I'll build a new one using the our fun software.
Yeah, isn't
now.
that where we fought like some sewer creatures or whatever? They were coming after the.
Oh, that's the headquarters, right? That's not the.
Yeah, that was the prison was where you fought the sewer creatures, but the headquarters was the very first adventure going in the town, and there was a poison guard who was trying to get back to there. And
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, that was the tower.
Was that the one that caught fire that Halvdan put out? Or is that
no, that was a dude's house up near here, actually.
Oh, that's where that was. Was that Eleander's house that caught fire?
It was. Yeah, his house is just down around the corner a bit. I'll switch. I think I still have the map, the old one. At least you can see it. So you know.
Yeah, so I guess at this point, basically, we want to try and get everyone together and keep them occupied until Eleander arrives, and then we can sort of sort out some kind of plan.
And he's trying to talk this guy into putting himself in jail.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea, honestly, because of all the places, make it hard for basically people to just sneak in and attack you.
Yeah,
Revenant jail is actually a pretty good one.
And no matter what happens, he's right where we want him.
Yep.
along with his conspirators.
That's funny.
Yeah. So here's a question: I can't actually do falsetto, so when I can't even hear myself. So when I'm speaking as Elm, how voice do I actually sound like?
It has at least a female tone to it.
Yeah, it's convincing.
Okay, cool. All right, good enough.
You've got a good lilt, and it definitely, you can tell that you're trying to use female voice.
Yeah, you can tell that I'm not just being Adam. All right, good enough.
Yeah.
Building guard tower.
Yeah, this was the other tower. I'm just bringing it up since you guys have been here before. Where's that do that?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh, you're down here. Yeah, it was a long time ago. All I did was I took some drawings someone did and I put rocks on it to make walls.
Nice.
Just stick them in there, and then basically there's only one door in and out, right?
Yes, let me ditch all the walls that are here. I'm gonna make new ones.
All right, cool.
At least you can see it.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
That's neat.
So yeah, this is the tower that I was using for theirs. It looks like a nice. But yeah, because you guys went into the bottom area down below, the first one at the top left, and I think that's about as far as you actually went. Okay.
So is this the map that you have to use for this?
For the tower? That's what I had. I'm going to make a new one using that Dungeon Alchemist just because it's fun.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do that last. There's a lot of testing that needs to be done. I don't want to repeat what happened tonight again.
Yeah, fair. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I like it.
So, alrighty.
Sweet.
Well, thank you guys for putting up with that.
Heck yeah, thanks for running, man.